So you're not even going to try to look respectable today, then? What, you mean in my favourite 15-year-old, shredded, tatty, rat-eaten hoodie? No, I'm not. See, if I start looking presentable all the time, then people are going to expect it all the time. At least if I dress like this some of the time, then I can get away with looking like a slob in public, because, you know, that'll just be my day off from looking presentable. We're recording, by the way. Are we? Hey everybody, welcome back to Feral watching a cartoon, what he and loads of other people likes, and talking about it. I was just talking to myself. Anyway, yeah, let's turn these on and hope they connect to the computer. Okay, yes, there we go. Right, headphones are connected and I'm ready to go. Today's episode is a Rockhoof and a hard place, so I've no idea who could be in this one. Let's watch the thing and find out, shall we? Let's click the thing in the right place and watch the thing and find out, shall we? Hey! I recognise... Yeah, there we go, yeah. That's not how excavations work.
You're going to have to work faster than that if you plan to dig up my whole village, lass. Let me help.
Digging up the whole village? Hey, is that bones or pottery?
We're trying to carefully preserve every bit of history here.
Okay, he is literally a living bit of history.
Next you'll be saying I shouldn't have used the old sweat lodge.
Ooh. Yeah, I should have built a new one.
Rockhoof isn't an ideal fit for my team. Perhaps you could use his unusual talents?
He's not a perfect fit for your team. No, that's because he's being allowed to dig. You need to, I don't know, get him telling the stories and not destroying things.
Oh, that apple's made of wood. What a horrible trick to play.
Okay. Wow. Okay, he ain't subtle. So he's not fitting in, and I'm guessing they're going to have a hard time fitting him in anywhere because he appears to be rather impulsive. You know, find some food, eat it. Don't like it, throw it away, very far away, with a shovel. Diogenes would be proud.
Join me in welcoming Professor Rockhoof to our faculty.
Wow, Gallus looks enthusiastic.
There's nothing you can't do with hard work. And the shovel!
Seems to be taking the derpy school of doing things. Really, Spike? Really? He's got away like 4 metric tons. Or, I don't know, 3 grams. He could be full of marshmallow. We don't know what this world is.
He big, like yak! And he smashes things like a yak. It smells like a yak.
Whoa! Okay.
Guys, he's one of the pillars. He's like pony history.
Again, he should be in some institution somewhere teaching about the past and telling them everything he knows and generally trying to help with the future. But you know what? No, I'm just going to teach at this school. That's fine, that's fine.
We just studied all about how Princess Celestia and Luna used a spell to trap Discord in stone sleep for hundreds of moons.
So hundreds of moons is 1,000 years now. Great.
Stories, yeah. And we never, ever get homework.
Good. The best way to teach colts and fillies is by experience. Like the time I was in the woods and ran across an Ursa Major.
Really? We're not doing that, right?
Oh, I don't know. I would not be surprised.
I defeated her too.
Now this I'm interested in. How'd Professor Rockhoof win?
Well, that's quite a tale.
Does it involve hitting it with a shovel? Because I can't see that coming into friendship a lot. You know, just want to be friends with someone? Hit them with a shovel.
Fastest friendship problem you ever solved.
Yeah.
Dodge, thrust, shovel leap, shovel throw.
Hey, look. He's having trouble fitting in.
Her fearsome fangs at my throat. But I rolled clear.
Then what?
I like this guy. I could see myself getting on with this guy.
She looked at me. And I say...
Professor Rockhoof?
Nope, guess again.
Although, he did do a bit of bad storytelling there, in that he changed tense. Shouldn't change tense. He was in the past tense, and he changed to present tense. Shouldn't do that.
smash with the class.
But maybe you could do a little less smashing in the classroom?
Sorry about that. I did get a bit carried away. The students were so interested in my tale.
So, again, if nothing else, find a job as a travelling storyteller. They've got to be popular in this world.
Fire!
Oh my god, he's having flashbacks. They just showed someone having a flashback.
Let's get you outside, wee ones.
They just got better!
Alley-oop.
Well, that shovel seemed to change size.
Huh? What are you doing?
Saving the school.
Yeah, saving by destroying?
Would some pony kindly explain what is the meaning of all this water?
Maybe it was the fire. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, that was us. You know, dragons, having a fire-breathing competition.
So, a student and a member of the staff blazing up in school.
Professor Fossil made it clear I'm not welcome back in my old village. Seems I don't belong here either.
To be fair, you know, your village, and you are huge. You could, not suggesting, but you could kind of just walk in there and say, you know what, you and you, out, I live here now.
Do you know where I can find Cranky Doodle Donkey? I need to deliver his medicine. He has a rash in a very embarrassing place.
Right. Okay.
Ugh, I did not need to hear that.
I don't think anyone needed to hear that.
Zecora needed somebody to help her get supplies, but...
Seriously, travelling storyteller. He'd be good at it.
I know you said you only needed a few leaves, but I figured why not bring you the whole thing?
It's fine. She has a salve for that. She's got an ointment. That's fine.
Maybe they can show Rockhoof how they did it. Get him used to living in this town.
Great idea. Rockhoof's old friends would be happy to help.
That's a point. How did the others get on modernising?
None of the other pillars seem to be having trouble fitting into the modern world.
Even Canterlot looks different from the old days.
Well, it would. You know, 1,000 years or so, or a few hundred years can make a big difference.
Keep it lively, rookies! Visitors on site!
So, okay, so he's back in the Royal Guard then. In a commanding position.
She really put you in a job that big so soon?
Oh, this is nothing!
Well, again, it's what he knows.
The royal landscape artist for the Crystal Empire?
Wow.
Your work is beautiful.
Beauty is what she does.
I've never worked with Crystal before, but in my heart, I know I'm where I belong.
Wow, yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
There's not much demand for shovel ponies like me nowadays.
Does nowhere do construction anymore? Is there literally nowhere in Equestria that needs someone who can dig a trench 4 miles long in under 3 minutes?
You are relaxed, free to do anything you wish.
He's already fallen asleep, hasn't he? Close enough. But again, come on. He's huge. He can dig a ditch around a village in seconds. Is there nowhere that skill could be useful? I mean, I've not seen many diggers and bulldozers going around. There's an opening for you.
I bet Stygian took plenty of time to fit in.
Hey, look what I found. Me and My Shadow, the third
Wow.
novel by former villain Stygian. I'm impressed. He's really thriving.
Okay, so there really is a place for anyone in this world. You know, try to bring about the end of light. Write a novel about it. If I took over the world, here's how I'd do it.
I'll tell you the real problem here. We haven't given Rockhoof the chance to be who he really is.
The voice of reason. Thank you.
A hero! What we need to do is find him a job that's as epic as he is.
And there it goes.
I'm honored to serve in the Hippogriff Navy, General Seaspray. I promise I'll prove my worth.
He looks like a bear wearing a marshmallow.
You didn't fit in, no matter how hard you tried?
As though the world had moved on without us.
'Cause you left the world behind and it moved on. That's literally what happens when you do that, is the world moves on without you.
Why do the hippogriffs need ships if they can turn into sea ponies?
Transport? Maybe they have to transport things. They can't just all band together, get 50 of them to carry the crates, either above or below the water.
I can navigate the same way my cultic ancestors travelled through the silky mists.
Cultic like it, because he's Scottish and that's funny.
There in the northwest sky is the constellation for O'Brien's Pelt. Steer the ship toward that.
Yeah, that will work if you are in somewhere where sailing towards it is the right way to go. If you're in a different part of the world, then that can happen.
The stars have always steered me true.
No, stars can move slowly over time. They must look different now than over 1,000 years ago.
Stars can... Okay, so it's over 1,000 years. Stars can move slowly over time. I'm going to have to do the maths on that because I'm pretty sure that 1,000 years doesn't... I think I've heard somewhere it's like 26,000 years for them to move significantly, something like that.
I already know what I want to do next.
Really? What?
I heard there's a statue spell that sends creatures into stone sleep. I want you to cast it.
Yeah, she ain't going to do that.
No!
Yes!
No!
Okay, you've tried everything except somewhere you would be useful, like digging.
Rockhoof wants me to cast a spell to turn him into a statue.
And now you're going with that.
I wouldn't even be here to be turned into a statue if Twilight hadn't cast a spell in the first place.
And saved the world again.
You're not really gonna turn him to stone, are you?
No, she's not.
Only because it's temporary. As soon as I think of a new solution, we'll wake Rockhoof up.
No, she is. Right. So she's actually going to go through with it. No words.
Welcome to the Theory and Defense of Friendship.
Another sub? Let me start by telling you that we don't get homework and we only do field trips.
Yeah, he's not from the past. That ain't gonna work.
Twilight sent me to tell you she won't be in today because she has to cast a stone sleep spell on Rockhoof.
And she's actually going to go through with it, not continue trying to find somewhere he'll fit in. No. We're going to turn him to stone.
Your instructions are to write an essay on heroism and what it means to you.
No!
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't have to be a long essay.
Maybe like this? Or on 3 legs? What will give the wee birds fewer places to, decorate?
Finally being subtle about it.
I'm afraid it's true, lass.
But Pony need finish Earth's major story for class!
That's a point. They didn't even try anywhere to try and find him anything with the axe. Their whole thing is smashing stuff.
I suppose the least I could do is tell you the rest of the story.
Okay, I have the spell, but will you please reconsider?
Why did she even find the spell? That shouldn't have been something she considered.
Guess you'll just have to grin and bear it.
Puns.
She's been a constellation up there ever since, or so I'm told.
So he's the origin of a constellation. That, you see, at that point, that's where I'm not sure that it's true.
Wait, you said there wasn't anything in this time you were good at. What about telling stories?
There we go. Travelling storyteller or stationary storyteller. I called it earlier.
As the Princess of Friendship, I'd like to appoint you as Equestria's official keeper of tales.
Can you do that?
Okay. I was going to say, the whole of Equestria, just sod it. She's not the ruler, she's a princess, but she's over... Is she overstepping her bounds? Who knows? Just hell with it. Go with it and see how it goes.
Will I ever really belong in your world?
About as much as anyone else. Right, okay, so yeah, he's finished up as a storyteller for the whole of the nation. The entirety of Equestria, he's now their storyteller. She's just unilaterally decided that. Don't involve the other princesses. Just, to be fair, they'll probably go with it anyway, because they don't seem to be doing a lot outside their own remit, and Twilight seems to just be going, you know what? I'm just going to fill every niche out there. I'm just going to make all these decisions, do everything, and come at me if you don't like it. So yeah, that episode, there's not really a lot I can say about it. It was weird. They just sort of tried everything to find him a spot that he'd fit into this world, except the things he was good at. And obviously I know they've got to sort of leave that out, because otherwise it would make for a very short episode if it was, we've got to find you something to do. Oh, you're perfect for this. There we go, at the end. Yeah, okay, I will admit they had to stretch it out for that. But to just assume we've tried most things, we've tried a few things, and there's nothing I can do, just turn me to stone, that seems a little excessive. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I personally wouldn't think, you know what, I'm not very good at most of the things I've tried. I'm just going to go and live as a rock. But there we go. It was always going to be one of two things. It was going to be a storyteller, although I was putting my money on travelling storyteller, or in the construction industry as a ditch digger or foundation digger or something. Because to be fair, unless they've got unicorns in that industry that can just dig out Olympic-sized swimming pool and just it over there, and we've seen even Starlight have trouble lifting a wagon, you know, unless they've got unicorns that can do that, he'd be perfect. Just, you know, right, okay, we need this 50 by 50 foot hole dug 6 foot deep, okay, there we go, done. But the only thing I can really say about this otherwise is that there's two little major problems I've got with it. The first major problem is only a minor one. Try and figure that one out. It's Spike. Okay, we know he's had trouble being in authority in the past, but we've seen him get on well in front of a classroom. I mean, just a few seconds and they were all admiring him.
Oh, dragon, my dragon!
So this time, no, it's just walking into a class, you know, essay, do your thing, I'm just going to read. And just didn't care, which doesn't seem very much like Spike to me. The other is that, although reluctantly, Twilight was willing to turn Rockhoof into a statue. Just, you know, right, okay, you know what, you're getting on my nerves a bit. You're being a bit mopey, you know what? Yeah, we've tried a few things. Let's just, yeah, sorry, it's statue. And she was willing to go through with that. I can understand him in his depressed state going, oh, there's nothing I'd be better off as a statue. Oh, wait, I can do that. Let's go with it. I'll be better as a statue. And just put me in a museum. And she was just, no, I can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, it was slightly more reluctantly than that, and then she was actually going to go through with it. She was going to get the spell and turn him into a statue, and then try and think of somewhere he'd fit in, and then wake him up. Not, you know, while you're still around, let's try a few more things, like, I don't know, maybe some of the things you'll actually be good at. I know that being a friend, being friendly, is doing favours that you don't really want to do, but is, you know, if someone came up to you, if one of your closest friends came up to you and said, I am having some real trouble, I don't know where I fit in the world, it's making me depressed, please put me into a coma, would you do it? I'm guessing the majority of you would say no to that, unless they were being really whiny and you just needed a break. But permanently, putting them into a permanent coma, I'm thinking that that's a no, negative, not gonna happen. So that Twilight was willing to just go, yeah, alright, fine, let's do it. Don't really want to, but yeah, let's do it. Didn't really resonate all that well with me. So there we go, that's all I've really got to say on this episode. Join me next time when I'll be watching What Lies Beneath. And remember, for every like this video gets, that'll be one more like than it had before. Just think about that. See you next time, guys. Everybody be good. Bye-bye.